You guys are going to the NCAA championships.
I mean, we're so excited. We talked last week before regionals, and we're like, hey, we're not done yet. We can go on a pretty deep run and make an impact on this program. Go to national for the first time, and then even though we made it fairly tough the last day, we managed to advance to nationals. So now we're going there. Now we're trying to do everything like we did at regionals: play good, beat some teams, and see where it ends up.
What was that last, I think, 30 minutes to an hour like? You guys finished, and you're having to wait it out to find out if you got the final spot.
So the last hour, I mean, it started off with us watching on 18, trying to figure out, like, how's the scoring. How many times we refreshed the browser to check the live scoring was stupid. We're just standing there and tipping on it, like, the whole time. Please tell us they made a par or a bogey, right? We knew that Alabama was in position. If they made 2 birdies on that number 9, they got into a playoff with us. If Clemson had a pretty easy par 5 and a drivable par 4 coming up, so we knew them both were in a pretty good position. But we're refreshing the browser and we're waiting, and then the last 20 minutes before we knew we were good, coach sent us back on the range, warming up, get ready for the worst case scenario of a playoff. And then we walked back from the range as soon as we knew, and we met Coach just past the tunnel. And I was jokingly telling Mark that he was the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It was a pretty good moment, giving him a hug, like what it means to him as a person, what it means to him as a coach. That was just amazing.
Your third round for you, obviously, the back nine looked like you really played well down the stretch after a kind of a bit of a slow start the last round.
I mean, the front nine the last round were horrible. I don't know if I felt the pressure. I don't really know. I was standing on the range before the round, and I was like, hey, this is going to be a grind today. I'm not hitting it good. I have some ball striking issues that I haven't experienced in a long time, and I went out, I kind of hung in there, but sloppy bogeys and just 1 birdie on the front nine got me in a position where I really needed the back nine to start on fire to contribute anything for the team. I had no chance of winning it individually. I just knew, like, I got to do something on the back nine to help the team and get us in a position to where we can allow some mistakes from some other guys.
We've known about the depth of this team. Just how cool was it to see the grit? You guys like gritting rounds out and finding ways.
I mean, it was just a ham and egg in each other all week. We got Cole in the first round. We got Lile and Wallace in the second round. We kind of got like a decent team performance in the last round, where we had 2 under par rounds, 2 level par rounds, and I think 1 over or something like it. It's just nice to see that everybody on this team can step up and shoot the 65 that everybody expects me to, right? So knowing that the team has everybody's back at all times, it's just a very nice feeling.
How rewarding is it for you personally? I mean, senior season, with all you've been able to accomplish here, to now have this, have a chance to go play in the NCAA championship?
I mean, it gets even better. Like, I started off the season with a couple wins and good finishes, right? But then lately it has been not a good performance. Like, yes, I contributed, I played decent, but it's never been like, hey, I'm up there, right? So conference and regionals, both tournaments where I just finished middle of the pack, kind of not up to my expectations. Being able to go to nationals and maybe change that and actually play good and get off college golf with a good performance, that's pretty important, yes.
Past this, what are you going to be doing from here?
So I got a pretty full summer schedule in Europe, playing the British Amateur first, then playing the European Amateur. I still got 1 professional start left that I earned an exemption to through winning an amateur event. And then just see where the summer takes me. I mean, it's big events. I can move up the rankings, get into US Amateur at the end of the year, play big events, maybe earn another professional start. It's all open right now, what can happen, what will happen. I'm trying my best to come back in September, work with coach, just help out here, kind of like practice and prepare my way up to my professional career, and then obviously turn professional at, I think, beginning of next year of 27.
Really exciting. At the start of the year, this is obviously an end goal, that and winning conference. And once you win conference, you're just looking forward more to what else you can do. So really excited that we're getting the opportunity to go and play in this.
Just the jump you've made from the fall to the spring, where do you feel like you've improved on the most on the course?
Mentally. I feel like last spring and the year before, obviously, there was a lot of doubt that you could go out and play with these guys and hang around with them. But once you get those first couple rounds in, you just kind of feel like everything hits flow state and you're just playing a lot better golf.
Obviously you focused on basketball too in high school. How much difference has it made for you to strictly be a golfer at this level?
I think basketball was a big part of how I am today because, in college golf, it's more a team sport, and you can rely on your teammates just like it was in basketball. But there's obviously a mental side in basketball that leads to your confidence and all that, and I think that ties right into golf where if you're feeling good in basketball, it's the same way in this. You just get into that rhythm, and then you're playing good golf again.
Coach Groves said you always felt like the next shot was going in.
Always, yeah. You never think about the last one. You only think about the next one.
This is like the most iron sharpens iron team. What has it been like every day going to work, playing against these guys, practicing with these guys?
Yeah, going out, playing out here, you never know if anybody's going to go out and shoot 60 or something like that. But if you're in a practice round or if you're playing and you beat all the guys on your team, then you're going to have a good week.
First round of the regional, you're bogey-free, obviously. 7 or 8 under par. Just your thoughts on the round that you had to kick it off last week.
Yeah, I think that was the most important thing, was just getting off to a good start there. And, you got so much nerves on the first tee box. So if you can get through those first 3 or 4 holes, 1 under, 2 under, even par, it just leads into your week coming up and releases all your nerves, and you can play a good round of golf.
What was that final day like, the way you guys grinded it out to get that 4th and final spot?
We didn't think 3 under would be enough, but that's the good thing about college golf is you never know what's going to happen, and anything could happen. So anything could flip, but the thing is we just stuck to it and had a couple of good rounds, had good enough finish just to sneak in there.
You had a real good run on the front 9 there in the last round, then you closed your round with it had to be a pressure birdie on 18.
Yeah, walking right off of a 3-putt from about 20 feet on 17, so that one really stung. But I just told myself, I said, just go find a 3, see what you can do. And luckily hit a good drive, hit a good wedge shot up there, and saw the line, is 8-footer down the hill, and just snuck it in there. So I think that was a great way to close the round, and obviously leads us with some good momentum going into nationals.
You being a local guy, you've been around this program for a while. Just how rewarding is it to be on the first team, A-State team, to go to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's unreal. It's like I was telling them, it's a dream come true. So it's something that I've always wanted to do, I've always thought of. So I don't have words to explain it except for it's a dream come true.
Obviously, you had a career best round and finished, really well in the individual standings.
No, it was good. I didn't really start off how I wanted to. Shot 2 over. I was in the first round, but just I knew I was playing pretty well, so just to stay confident in what I was doing and to shoot 64 the next day and then 1 under the final round, that was pretty special, pretty cool to finish the way we did too.
You've been kind of one of the veterans of this group the last couple of years. Just how rewarding is it to finally get to NCAAs?
Oh, it's awesome. It's going to be so fun to be able to compete in a national championship. We were in regionals my freshman year, but we didn't quite get through. So being able to get through with this team is really special, actually.
To do something that's never been done in this program,
Exactly.
It's got to be a thrill.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's gonna be a real treat.
Just the depth of this team. What is it like day in and day out, coming out here, playing, working out with this group?
It's a lot of competition. We know every day we'll have to be at our best to, stay on the team and keep traveling and keep pushing each other to get better. I think you can see that in the regional, where we were able to compete against ourselves or each other just the whole all season long. It's good. It's been really nice.
For you personally, where do you feel like you've improved on the most, like on the course from maybe the start of the year until now?
I know, especially in conference, I haven't really had this whole entire season I've wanted to individually, but I know in the third round of conference, I was able to kind of get my putting back to where it normally was, especially in freshman year. And that's where you got to see the good final round in conference. I got to be a couple of the people in match play that we had lost to last year. And then going into regionals, just kind of doing the same thing, keeping it going, and I was able to play well. So it's nice to finish strong in the most important and the biggest events of the year.
Obviously, you guys played against some of the best teams in the country, defending national champion last weekend. Now you see everybody this week. What's your thoughts on being among the best of the best?
I mean, yeah, I think it'll be, again, good competition for us. I mean, we've played good tournaments throughout the year, but to be able to play everyone in one tournament is not something you get to experience really ever, even if you're SEC team or whatever. But yeah, being able to go compete against the best it's what you dream of. So I know we're all excited for it. It'll be good.